Hey guys, so today's math worksheet requires scissors and a glue stick. But if you don't have those things, it's totally fine. What you can do is you can always write the equation and the product in the box under true or false. So if you don't have scissors and a glue stick, that doesn't mean you can't do this activity. It just means that you're going to do the activity a little different. And because I show you the activities digitally on my computer screen, because that's the easiest way for me to film myself to show you the answers, I'm going to just actually modify it for myself even. I am going to use my coloring tools here down at the bottom of my screen. And if the math statement is true, I'm going to put a green. I'm going to color it in green. And if the math statement is false, I'm going to color it in red. So I can just remember what I'm doing. I'm going to grab my green right now. And if a statement is true, I'm going to color it green. If a statement is false, I'm going to color it red. All right, so the way that you're gonna go about this is, like I said, if you do have scissors and a glue stick, just to kind of do something different, I would cut each of these equations out and then I would solve them. And if it's true, you're gonna glue it down to the true side. If it's false, you're gonna glue it down to the false side. If you don't have scissors and a glue stick, you'll just take the equation. So let's look at this first one. It says 2 times 4 equals 10. Well, I know that fact, and I actually know that 2 times 4 is 8. So that's false. So for me, I am going to underline that in red because it's false. But for you, if you're not using scissors or a glue stick, you are just going to take that equation, this one here, and you're going to write it right here. 2 times 4 equals 10. You're going to write it on the false side. That is not a true math statement, okay? So let's go through and check all of this. So I'm going to look at my next one. 3 times 4 equals 12. That is true. Now, if you're like, hold on, Mrs. Wheelie, I know you know your math facts, but I still need to use strategies. Then use your strategies. So for you, what you would need to do is get another piece of paper out, or on the back of this paper if you don't have other paper, or on the back of any of the other papers in your worksheet, do the work. You have the math strategy sheet with you this week in the packet. Look at one of the strategies and use the one that you're most comfortable with. So I'll be an example of that in the next equation. So 4 times 3 equals 16. Well, I just said that 3 times 4 is 12. So this is how I would prove that it's not correct. 4 groups, so I'm going to just say 1, 2, 3, 4. Each group has 3. I'm going to put 3 in each of my groups. And to find out what that is altogether, I'm going to add it. I know that 3 and 3 is 6, and 3 and 3 is 6, and 6 plus 6 equals 12. Just so you could see how I did that. That's my work. So now I know I need to grab my red pen and I'm going to mark it false. All right, we're going to keep going. 2 times 10 equals 20. That's true. Let's just keep going down the line. 2 times 5 equals 10. That's true. 3 times 5 equals 12. Nope. 3 times 5, if I held 3 up and I skip count by 5. 5, 10, 15. 3 times 5 is really 15. That's false. I'm going to click my red and underline it red. 5 times 5 is 25. That's true. 2 times 5 is 12. No, over here I just finished saying that 2 times 5 is 10. 5, 10. Okay, so I'm going to get my red and I'm going to mark it false. 2 times 3 equals 9. That's false. 2 times 3 equals 6. 5 times 10 equals 50. That is true. Get my green and underline it. 3 times 2 equals 6, not 9. 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 times 2 equals 6. 10 times 6 equals 60. That's true. Oops. 10 times, or I'm going to come up, down over here. It is, you can't see it. I need those tools to go away for a second. 4 times 2 equals 8. That is true. 5 times 10 equals 15. That is false. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 plus 10 equals 15. So I'm going to underline that red. 4 times 4 equals 16. That is true. Underline it green for me. And if you're cutting and gluing, glue it on the green side. And the last one, move my tools. 10 times 3 equals 20. That's false. 3 groups of 10. 10, 20, 30. It's 30. So I'm going to underline that in red. All right, guys. I hope you did well on this. It was just a practice of your multiplication facts. Don't forget that if you don't have them as known facts already, meaning they're not memorized for you, and that's okay. We had all of 3rd grade to memorize the facts. So you still have a couple months to have all the facts memorized. Don't be stressing out about it. Use your strategies to check your work and to check the correct answer. And then just continue to be practicing your math facts. You can use extra math, and you can use my class. We always used quizzes and found a quiz that was using the multiplication facts. You can still use all of those things at home. Also, you have the multiplication fact worksheet that's been coming home, so that's another way for you to be practicing. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.